The mayhem in Murshidabad is under investigation, and after initial reports, there is this alleged role of radical Islamists from across the border in Bangladesh. The TMC is blaming the centre and the BJP that it was the central forces that facilitated the entry of illegal Bangladeshis to carry out riots and tarnish the Mamata Banerjee government. The BJP has hit right back, saying that it was actually the TMC that facilitated illegal Bangladeshis to come in, and there's blatant Muslim appeasement that's going on in Bengal. Joining me on this special broadcast is Monojit Mandal. Monojit Mandal is a political analyst, also gives us the Trinamool Congress perspective. Dr. Vikram Singh is a security expert, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. Dr. Shatarupa represents the Bharatiya Janata Party on this broadcast. And Dr. Shatarupa, I want to begin by asking you, the Trinamool Congress is accusing the BJP central forces, including the BSF, of facilitating the entry of illegal Bangladeshis into Bengal to carry out riots. Respond, ma'am.
First of all, I want to convey to you from Bengal, Shubha Navabarsha, Happy Bengali New Year, and to all of you, rest of all of you on the channel behind, and all the people who are watching the show. This is something that the Trinamool has been going on saying, and we, in fact, want to state on national channel, on national network, in fact, live, on record, that it is Mamata Banerjee and her cronies who are singularly responsible for the way Bengal is burning today. She has kindled this fire. She has allowed, under very surreptitious means, people to come in from across Bengal, and it's all very well to blame BSF. Even if for a second, if I give her the benefit of the doubt, if there are some people who are amongst these people who are guarding the forces, which is of course a direct insult to them. If the people who are guarding our border, they are the reason why we are still surviving here in this country. However, even if as the Chief Minister of West Bengal, she feels she could have, mentioned the number of outposts, the serial number of those outposts, and given it officially to the Home Ministry, which she hasn't done. Having said that, Gaurav, I want to repeat again, I want to reiterate, it is Mamata Banerjee who has encouraged these infiltrators by giving them false documents. You have seen their political leaders, their public representatives who win on election saying on an open stage, all those who don't have an Aadhaar card, you can contact this guy near that shop. They will give you your Aadhaar card, your ration card, and your passport. Now, these people who are coming across the border and who are creating this mayhem that you're showing on television, what you're showing is in Bangalore. What has been happening continuously over several months, and now it's been like an outpouring of a hot boiling pot. This has happened in Murshidabad, in Malda, in
no, but the question is,
of West Bengal.
even if before I bring in Monojit Mandal, even if illegals came in from Bangladesh, the fault lies with the BSF that's controlled by the centre.
No.
How could illegals from Bangladesh come in with BSF deployed there, madam?
No. That is what I'm trying to say. There is almost 75% of the international border between Bangladesh and West Bengal, which till date remains unfenced. So therefore, if you expect BSF to create magic, although they are constantly in vigil, that is what I'm trying to tell you. If the Home Department of West Bengal is so well aware, then they should have given an official letter to the Home Minister of India. They should have, taken actual action instead of speaking on different medias and spreading these rumors. And my point here, Gaurav, is again, I'm saying, they have encouraged these people who have somehow managed to creep across the border, even if whoever watch. The point here is they know that there is their own aunt, their pishi, their fufi sitting on this other side who's going to give them not only their documents, there are sleeper cells activated here who take care of their food, rations, accommodation, even tourism. They go around during not only West Bengal, they go, these people are found even in remote Karnataka. Remote, I'm saying, because it's far away from West Bengal. Today,
if they're crossing any BJP ruled state, what is the BJP doing there? Because as somebody who studies national security, these are questions that what has the Narendra Modi government done? What has Union Home Minister Amit Shah done? These are very serious questions of national security.
Gaurav, I agree with you, but it is the BJP ruled states who have identified these people who have dared to infiltrate in states like Assam, in Tripura, and immediately got them handed over. There, the BSF and the state police work hand in hand. Here, you will see several times the Chief Minister of West Bengal and her cronies accusing the BSF. accusing the BSF, not letting them work, tantalizing them, making sure that they are, accused of human catastrophes, which is not something that is that the armed forces do. They blame BSF of harassing civilians, which BSF doesn't do.
Let me quickly bring in Dr. Vikram Singh into this conversation as we wait for that line to be linked up to Monojit Mandal once again. Dr. Vikram Singh, BJP blames the TMC, that TMC got illegals into India to carry out riots. BJP blames the TMC, that TMC got illegals into Bengal to create riots. The situation is in this blame game. It is innocent people who are dying and we're just twiddling our thumbs, we're just watching what's happening, sir.
Gaurav ji, good evening. It is highly irresponsible on the state government to wash their hands of the case. The law and order is a state responsibility. It is jolly well their responsibility. Coming to the border issues, well, it's the job also of the state government to sanitize the state. And if they have been able to identify the house of the Hindus, the majority community, target them and run with impunity, I would say charge number one against them, that how come that they entered and they penetrated and also attacked with impunity. Haji Hussain Ansari, the Jharkhand minister, says, for me, Sharia comes first. It has not done any service to the nation. TMC MP Bapi Haldar says, break hands and gouge the eyes of all the agitators or those who cast their eyes on the work property. Has any action been taken? To the contrary, when I see the rioters, my sense prevails that they're wearing track pants and jogging shoes. I wish they have been prepared and preparing themselves with absolute impunity to attack the police and also the majority community. The majority community has crossed the Ganga, 400 families, not a word of sympathy from them, and Mohabbat ki Dukan opened up in Sambhal and compensation was awarded. Well, has the Mohabbat ki Dukan become bankrupt or they have run out of funds or what? Then the second thing, as also the fact that Mamta is meeting the Maulanas, not a word of sympathy for the victims, not the word of sympathy for those killed, the father, son, and the third person. Are we to say that these are casualties that can be just written off? This is totally unacceptable, one-sided action, and the time has come. The breakdown of the constitutional machinery via the Article 355, 350 Constitution of India, this government needs to be dismissed forthwith, immediately. For too long have we suffered this kind of inaction.
That's a very strong statement that you're making, that for this situation, the state government needs to be dismissed, is what you say. But Dr. Shaturupa, the Trinamool Congress says the BJP is trying to fish in troubled waters and it's fomenting trouble in Bengal because Mamta Banerjee is reaching out to people. She's trying to allay fears of Muslims. She's not playing, they say, she's not playing the divide and rule politics. She's appealing to Muslims to calm down. She's reassuring them that Waqf Act will not be implemented in Bengal. So what is wrong if she's meeting Maulanas and Maulvis and appealing for peace, madam?
Gaurav, she has instigated this whole thing over the last 15 years, even as recent as the last occasion on Eid, when she went up on stage to celebrate Eid with the Muslims. We have no problem with that. But there she goes and says, I am your own Fufi. You can tell the whole world that the Didi is on your side. Why? She is the Chief Minister of West Bengal, which means whoever resides in West Bengal, it is her responsibility to protect every single one of them. But no, her appeasement policy has crossed all limits, Gaurav. She's the one who has instigated this. She wants to sit with the Maulanas, there's no problem. But now she is basically being a hypocrite. She has done her divide and rule politics, and this is the result. What you're showing on television, what you're showing are the police bikes which are on carnage there. The police are made to stand by. If you heard, I think day before yesterday, DG of police, he is supposed to give confidence to the people, but no, he is conducting some kind of press conference and he's not sure what to say because the police minister, who is also the chief minister, has not clearly instructed the police is supposed to act. So police stand by. There you go. That's a police vehicle. Now, the chief minister is singularly responsible, Gaurav. She and only she and her party is responsible for the way Bengal is burning today. And mind you, Gaurav, it is not only Murshidabad now. Like I said, it has been Malda, it has been Bashirat, it has been Canning. Yesterday it was Bangor. In Kolkata, the capital of West Bengal, Siddiqullah Chaudhary assembles all the world's Muslims and he says on a public forum, that the Chief Minister has congratulated him, saying that what a fantastic show of strength of Muslims. Is this the state that is destined for Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee's Bengal, the Bengal that he seized from East Pakistan in 1952? Is this the destiny of the Hindu Bengalis? Is this what is supposed to happen to us in future? This is what she's singularly responsible for all this. She's singularly responsible for all this. I will never tire of saying this.
Stay with me for a moment. I want to bring in Dr. Vikram Singh into this conversation once again. Sir, is there merit then in Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath saying when it comes to the rioters, when it comes to the troublemakers, लातों के भूत बातों से कहाँ मानने वाले हैं? Rioters need to be dealt with an iron hand. And in Bengal, in your experience as a police officer, do you see that happening or is that not happening, sir?
Gauravji, Yogi Adityanath ji, what he has said is logically, morally, and legally absolutely correct. And this is exactly the treatment that has to be given writers not only in West Bengal, but right across, as in Sambal and elsewhere. Had there been this level of appeasement, you can well understand what the situation would be. And I would say that what he has said, the words of profound wisdom, need to be replicated and implemented faithfully. And rest assured, I can tell you within 24 hours, West Bengal would be in absolute control of the situation, and the rioters will just disappear into thin air. As of now, it seems, Gauravji, no action is being taken. To the contrary, their morale is sky high. The manner in which they come, they pelt stones, throw Molotov cocktails, attack the police. They are absolutely acting with impunity. And just look at the dress and the demeanor and the collection of the brickbats. You can very well see for yourself that they are armed to the teeth. They're not scared of anything. And the police is just looking the other way.
Absolutely.
Shatarupa wants to quickly respond. I think we are unable to link up with Monojit Mandal, but we will try in a moment. But Dr. Shatarupa, respond.
Yeah, Gaurav, I completely agree with Vikramji. What Yogi Adityanath has said in one line, he said that Bengal is the land of Swami Vivekananda, who went and spoke about Hinduism being the universal religion of tolerance. And we are made to tolerate beyond our limits. Just see the instigation that the Chief Minister has been constantly doing. We've had to call in the central forces. It is the leader of opposition and the state president who had to file a case in the High Court so that we could get in the central forces. And it is after the central forces entered, you will see several footages which have not been released by BJP. This is your television media, your channels who have gone and spoken to the people who are ravaged, rampaged, vandalized. They are the ones who are saying BSF hamara Bhagwan hai. That is the way BSF is looked at. And this state government, this ridiculous state government is blaming BSF. They go into character assassination of this valiant armed forces which is so valiantly guarding our borders, because the state government is not doing anything and they want infiltrators to come in. You will know very well, Gaurav, being India Today, you're the kind of responsible channel that you are, that there is a major connection of SDPI, which has surfaced in these riots. Now, where did SDPI come from? It is Mamata Banerjee, who is constantly in touch with these kind of people. And that is why our leader of opposition and the state president, Sukanta Majumdar, has very categorically stated that we are in a second rerun of a Jinnah state.
That's a very dangerous situation and a dangerous statement and a big statement that has been made. Dr. Shatarupa and Dr. Vikram Singh for joining me here on India Today. Many thanks. We will track developments in Bengal very closely.